Hello and welcome to the FIFA 15 career mode of Manchester United in 2024. I know it's FIFA 15 and it is 10 years later, but we're going to delve into the Manchester United career mode here on FIFA 15. It's me, Duck on steroids, and after the departure of Eric Ten Hag and the imminent arrival of Ruben Amorim, we'll be conducting this FIFA 15 career mode. I think this is the season after David Moyes finished seventh. I think he got sacked like with 3 games left. So we're going to delve in. We're going to look at the squad and just have a look around. It's going to be talking about not just the game but real life events as well. So obviously Eric Ten Hag's reign and being sacked, and Ruben taking the helm. I think it's November 11th that he's going to come in. Maybe just after the international break. Where it went wrong for Eric Ten Hag, what we could expect from Ruben, or just a little information I have really, because obviously I think a lot of people can say this, like they don't have much knowledge on him. Like they've seen bits and pieces, obviously Sporting knocking out Arsenal in the Champions League last year, and obviously just last night they beat Manchester City 4-1. Gyökeres getting a hat trick. I know two of them were penalties, but the fact that they beat Manchester City 4-1 is quite, you know, pleasing to United fans, and obviously that the fact that they did win in such an emphatic fashion that it, it's just hopeful. Maybe got to tamper our expectations a bit, but as you can see here, we've got quite a good team, much better than probably we have now. The only probably downside is defensive players. Right here, as you can see, Luke Shaw, 75 rated, probably just a teenager there. But four centre backs are, well, five, I think we got. We've got five, four, five. Evans, Jones, Smalling, and Rojo, I think, are centre backs here. Yeah, they are. Which comparison to now, that's terrible. We got Martinez, Delit, got Euro. Uh, just a lot better than the players back then. And fullbacks, just defensively, probably got a worse team here. I'm just delving into the tactics. They're not as elaborate as the ones in FC24. So we're just gonna have a little look through. I'm probably just gonna stick to a normal tactic system because I'm not too sure. I can't really remember how I used to set up. Um, so I'm just gonna leave it for now. But you've got Wayne Rooney in the team. You've got Robin van Persie, Di Maria. He's one and only season at Manchester United, even though in real life we despise him, don't really like him. For the sake of this video and for the sake of the series, I'm going to keep him in the team and see if we can change anything. Rewrite history. I think this is the point of the video. We're going to try and rewrite history in 2014 and try and win the league, try and get the 21st trophy and go with our business in this league. But back to real life events. Eric Ten Hag, what went wrong? Well, a lot did. He probably one of the most unluckiest men to ever take a job. He had to deal with Jadon Sancho, Cristiano Ronaldo, the Glazers, and he just had to deal. He dealt with a lot, and I think in the end, I think it just buried him. He had too much going on, and I think he might be the guy before the guy, kind of thing. I don't think he was ever. I think if we can take away from what happened last season and the start of this season is he was never gonna be the one, was he? I think Ineos didn't truly believe in what he brought to the table and what he could bring to Manchester United, the system that he was trying to implement, because he just ran out of time. You can't be Manchester United and be 14th in the league in November. It's as simple as that. They won the FA Cup, they won the Carabao Cup, but the league, like Paul Scholes says, the league is what you're judged on. We haven't been competitive in the league for a very, very long time. The closest we got was second place, and I think we were 20 points off the of City that season. So it's been a long, long, long time since United have been at the top of the heap of the Premier League, and it's been quite a while since Ten Hag's United team have been consistently playing well. I mean, you got to go back to the first season. Like I think after that Carabao Cup win, I think the cracks really started to form. I think we lost 7-0 after the Carabao Cup win, but not too long after. Because I think Liverpool were fifth, we were third or fourth, and I think that was kind of the projection, like, we just went downhill after the fact, and it wasn't too great. You can see I'm just looking at the features in the game, the request funds, contracts, and stuff like that. Because it had its own separate tab, which seems a bit unnecessary considering you can go to a different tab. I think you could negotiate a contract from the squad hub sort of tab. But anyway, sorry, I digress. Yeah, just the FA Cup win did extend, his reign at Manchester United, but I think it was always coming. I think that the damaging losses or the games that you kind of watch and you go, how's that happened? You go to the Porto game, and I think we were 3-1 up, or no, we were 2-0 up, and we capitulated, conceded 2 goals. It looked like it was, as soon as they got the first goal, you would go, yep, they're going to get another goal. And then when, again, they went ahead 3-2, and when we got to 3-3, I didn't, personally as a United fan, I didn't celebrate. I was like, this, like, whoever celebrates this, their standards have dropped. Like, we shouldn't be celebrating a draw against Porto. I know I think we had Bruno Fernandes got sent off. But at the same time, it was a joke. We can't control games. As soon as we start winning games, 2-3-0, we played the exact same way. We don't, like, go, all right, let's slow down the play. Let's do this, let's do this. There's only one plan. And who the fuck knows what that plan is? It's just really bad football. And this season, if there was progression, you could see at the start of the season, you could see the players were playing a bit better than they did at the end back in the last season. But then the wheels kind of fell off. Like, I think we lost 3-0 to Liverpool, and then we lost 3-0 to Tottenham, and then you could see the players stop believing in what they've been shown on the training grounds, and just stop believing in general about Eric Ten Hag. I think individually, some players love him and respect him, and I think he's respected by United fans in the simple fact that he's been there 2.5 seasons, won 2 trophies. Like, you can't disagree that the man's done something for United. He's won 2 trophies. We haven't won a trophy for quite a while since Jose, and I think it just wasn't working. I think the United fans that slate him, slag him off, and don't wish him well, I don't understand that argument. Obviously, in the end, I get that he had to go, but at the same time, all we could do is thank him for the trophies, and wish him all the best. But now we've got Ruben coming in. He looks fantastic. Like, he looks fantastic. But the thing is, so did Ten Hag. Ten Hag looked brilliant at Ajax. He got into a Champions League semi final. He played well. Got young players playing well. And then you go, can he replicate this at United? And he just didn't. He just couldn't. And for whatever reason, it just didn't work out. Like, he was under the Glazers regime, and obviously now the Ineos one. I think they want their own guy, sort of being successful. They don't want. They didn't really want Ten Hag after the how they played last season. They just didn't want him. So maybe Ruben coming in, he might get more backing from the board, from Omar Barada, from Brailsford, from all the technical directors, sport directors, everyone involved in the Ineos family. Maybe things will be better. Maybe they won't. I'm. I think it's a wait and see kind of thing. Obviously, he's what 38. He's quite young for a manager. The style he plays for a back three, like a 3-4-3, and it's quite direct in terms of they get a lot of shots off, they get a lot of goals. They've been very very good this season as well. Sporting Lisbon under Ruben, so it's a lot to be excited about. But at the same time, you got to realise that this is United. How many times we gone? This is it. This is it. We're going to start winning again, and it just doesn't happen. Going back to the football here, you can see David Alaba, a young David Alaba, and Ricardo Rodriguez was fantastic in this kind of era. Like FIFA, I don't know if he was good at FIFA 13, but like FIFA 14 to like FIFA 17, he had incredible free kicks as well. And David Alaba was so good. Matt Harmon was there as well. This is just a massive nostalgia trip. Every time I play like an older game, I go, oh wow, look, Thiago Silva, not even 30 in this game. He looks incredible. Um, But yeah, going back to real life again. I know I've got bouncing back and forth, but what can we expect this season? I don't think we can expect a lot. OG Reece James there, look at that. I don't think you could expect a lot. Maybe a cup run, maybe going far in the Europa League. Maybe that's something you could sort of expect from Ruben. In the league wise, it's depressing to say, probably top half finish, max. I don't know if you could expect him to get any kind of European qualification. We're sat in 14th. I know it's just, what, just, I think 10, 11 games in. I know there's a lot of games to play, but we're a third way through the season, massively behind the like top half of the Premier League and all that. And you got to still remember, it's this still the same squad under Eric Ten Hag. It's not like, there you go, Mark Quartel, Jesus Christ, Frank Lampard at City. Oh my God. Alex Song. Oh my, nostalgia. And yeah, it's still the same squad under Ruben. It's not anything different. Maybe you could set up a new system, but it still takes time. And obviously he's got a little bit of time before his first game because I think he takes over during the national break, which is a good thing. But I don't really care about the international break. I really don't like international football. I find it so dull and boring. But it will take longer than just a week or two that the international breaks on for. Like, how are we going to get better? How are we going to get to point A to point B in just a matter of a couple of weeks? It's going to take months, maybe even until next season. So maybe this season's entirely as a write off, and we focus on getting top half cups or having a good run in the cups. Because I don't think you can go. We expect this, you know. We'll wait and see. The three are back. We've got quite a lot of centre backs. So it makes you think as well. Was the plan always to let Ten Hag kind of just go? Because obviously you can't sack a manager after they've won the FA Cup. Because everyone's going to say, what if? Because when Louis Van Gaal won the FA Cup and we started looking half decent, I suppose, he he got sacked literally hours afterwards. Like, it was written in the stars. People knew about it already. But at the same time, there's always that argument of what if? What if we stack with him? We got Josie in, and it was minor success afterwards. We won a few trophies, but then obviously capitulated afterwards. And then we got Ollie, and then obviously the feel good times were there, but we didn't win any trophies, which is mad. It's probably my favourite time period post Alex Ferguson because of the start of football. I just want to watch United play well, and I feel like it's been a long time. So what I'm hoping for this season is to see progression. But are the other United fans gonna be patient enough to wait for it? It's it's gonna be the forever argument. Maybe this season, I hope a lot of United fans go, yeah, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. As you can see here, this is a little short list that I've put together. I got some of these prices I don't quite believe, but we'll see who we can get it. Can he kind of make us an attacking team again? I know we talk about philosophies and squads and how fan bases view their teams. Like, Tottenham do is to die and all that. United, we've always had this attacking mentality of we'll score three and you can score two, or you'll score three and we'll score four. It doesn't really matter. But it's a lot to think about. But I think we've got to implore patience. We've got to implore it. You can't just have instant success. I think we've got a Manchester derby as well. So potentially Pep can get his revenge on Ruben for that 4-1 win. And in all honesty, I reckon it's probably going to happen. As you see, I'm just going to inquire about a few players here. As I think I'll shortly find out, inquiring for players in this game is a bad idea. Look, I think Adabel's under 10 million now. It's 34 million. So Note to self: don't do that. Don't do that. Obviously, you can get him a lot less than the acquired amount, but still, I wanted a left back and a centre back in this game, but obviously, I don't think I'll be able to get both. But we're gonna roll the punches and hopefully pick up a centre back, like primarily. If we like afford a left back, then we can afford one. If we can't, we can't. One of them things. Just loading up this game, looking at just getting nostalgia for it, enjoying it, and just talking about just the real life implications of Ten Hag getting sacked and Ruben coming in. I hope you're enjoying the video so far. I know I've just been waffling on whilst the gameplay's just playing in the background, and this is going to be the start of this career mode. Who like it might be a one-off video, it might be a series. Who knows? I'm just waffling on, making my feelings known. I'm excited but pessimistic at the same time because we've been through the cycle before. Obviously, we've got backroom staff that's better. We've got an actual director of football. We've got things in place to make it run smoother, but still a lot of the same players. You know, obviously Ten Hag brought in a lot of players, but like Xerxes this season, like he scored the first goal against Fulham, won us the game, but he hasn't looked amazing when he has played anyway. But he might be able to. I'm not gonna go. Yeah, let's beat him off straight away. You got to give these players time. I'm hoping. I mean, Victor Gyokeres played for Coventry before he went to Sporting, so I'm hoping Ruben get Hoyland playing like Gyokeres, like just out of nowhere, just scoring ridiculous amount of goals. Get Rashford scoring again because that's what we're missing goals. Watching United is fucking depressing. If you watched the Chelsea United game the other day, I think you'll know what I mean. Like we just look a bit toothless. We make like Granacho that game was awful, just awful. Just didn't make any right decisions. His decision making was really bad, and it just weren't great. But you know, you move on. You keep it just keeps uh, ticking. You don't want to. I don't want to sound dramatic here, but a lot of United fans, when we were like 14th in the league, like, what the fuck? We're more of a relegation fight than fucking top 10 or battling for a European place. And I think that's why Ineos were like, yeah, we got to get rid of Eric. But you know, Rude's he's been a decent point interim, but he's not going to get judged much on these games. I mean, a 1-1 draw with Chelsea beforehand, you'd probably took it because Chelsea been in good form. We haven't been. Um, they've got Cole Palmer and they've got players that actually put it in the back of the net. We don't. Bruno's not been at it for most of the season. Uh, Rashford's got is been better this season. He's probably been, I think he's been kind of dug out even though he shouldn't be. Let's see here, we've got an injury to Phil Jones and it's the broken toe. It follows if you've been watching the Napoli career mode, the broken toe again. In less than a season worth of like footage, I've got 3 broken toes. Unbelievable. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, Rude. I'm hoping he sticks around because we all love him at United. But maybe you could see him go to Sporting. Like who knows? Maybe he can take over from their permanent position because he has managed the PSV that he managed. I want to say. I think he won the cup with them. I can't rightfully remember, but he's got like first first team manager experience. Like he's just I think he's got a bright future, but I don't think I'm kind of glad we appointed Ruben straight away because I didn't want that kind of Ollie thing going on again where Ollie got appointed for a good run of games. I know it was a ridiculous run, but long term wise, it just kind of fell apart. So I didn't really want that. See, I'm just look at the play. Look at depth is quite good in this squad as well, which we don't really have in real life. Fellaini there, Jesus Christ. This is really hitting my nostalgia. Yana's eye as well. Falcao. One Matt was rated actually quite highly in this as well. I suppose the when he was playing for Chelsea, he was fantastic. But anyway, that's my thoughts on the the current situation at United. Let If you're watching this and you got this far in the video, just let me know how you think, because I think we could be optimistic but whilst being pessimistic at the same time, I suppose, or but maybe optimistic but reminding ourselves that this season's probably a write off, and it's probably building and getting the systems in place for the future rather than getting the systems in place to push on getting a Champions League spot. Like, let's not put too much pressure on players on the team. Let's just get behind them and support them, and then with our support, maybe that can, you know, get the team rolling and get them playing well. And just if you're at Old Trafford, just fucking cheer your ass off, but support the boys, and hopefully, this time next year we'll be looking at the Premier League and going, we can do this, and get when I say we can do this, we can get top four, or we can compete with the bigger teams at the moment because we're slipping down that end of the table, and hopefully in 3 4 years we could be going. Look at the Premier League trophy we've got. It's been a long time, but yeah, we I got spoiled as a child for Alex Ferguson. I think if you don't know, I'm 27, coming up to 28. So a lot of my childhood was very good memories. 2008 and winning the Champions League, winning multiple Premier Leagues, watching Ronaldo, watching Rooney, watching Van Persie, Saha, just Alan Smith, Vidic, Ferdinand. I'm searching for this year. Evra. I was exposed to the best side of it. David Beckham. How can I forget David Beckham? Um, I got exposed to the best side of it, and I've seen probably one of the worst sides of it in a very, very long time. So again, let's be optimistic, but let's temper expectations, and hopefully, in a few years' time, we can have a look back and go, "Wow, look at the journey we've gone through to get back at the top," and maybe one day that'll happen. Anyway, let's get into the action of FIFA 15. Let's talk more about it. As you see in the background, I've been making a contract offer. We've signed our centre back. We needed one, and we've got one of the best ones. We got Thiago Silva. He's in here at Manchester United. We've centre backs with Phil Jones, who's our best rated centre back at the club. That's how you know things are bad. Obviously, I know he was highly rated back then, and supposed to be the next. I think he was like a wonder kid back then as well. Like, I think he signed for Blackburn Rovers, had big expectations on him, like next John Terry, next Rio Ferdinand, that kind of talk. Obviously, with any player that comes through, the next this, next that. Bojan was the next Messi, for example. But anyway, we've signed Thiago Silva. I've gone for a bit more experience here because I think Johnny Evans is mid 20s, so is Chris Smallin's 24. Phil Jones a bit younger. Rojo's like a 26, 25, 26. I can't remember exact actual age here. But I just wanted to get more experience, better quality of player as well. I'm just going to search for some promising players, and I'm going to be hit with a ton of nostalgia again, I think, because look back, who's like in their early 20s here, Dybala. You're going to have a ton of players. Look, Bernadeschi, Belotti, uh, Paredes there as well. Like, these players all come good and get like to a big club, and they're just fantastic players that come through. We got Swansea in our first game. Look at that. But you can see all these tabs here. I think it looks a bit cleaner than what we've got now. I'm actually enjoying the menus. I think weirdly, like this year's game, the like going from transfer hub messages and all that. It's terrible. This game, I prefer the simplistic nature of this than what we've got now. I think it can be condensed, but it's all there. It's got everything you need. The menus are a lot simpler as we get into this first game. Even this, I've just seen what's in the top right. Michael Oliver, the referee. Fuck that guy. Got all the big games playing here. The Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, City. Not Spurs though. Fuck those guys. Um, we're gonna rock up this. Next few games probably change up the formation quite heavily. I think we do mid game go to a 4-2-3-1. I've changed the tactics. I feel this game because I'm playing it on the Series X. I don't know if it's because I'm playing on a better console and the game's running faster. I think the gameplay is slightly altered because of it, and I'm not sure how different it was from the Series X. Say if I was to play this on the Xbox One, I don't know if it would be different. But I find this game actually quite difficult to play in terms of the ball control, the attacking runs are just not as fluid as these games, and it's so much easier to tackle the ball in these games as well because all you got to do is get near someone, press B, and you fucking tackle them, or you barge them off the ball. And if you're attacking, like dribblings, is very clunky. The gameplay is definitely. I know people go back there and go, oh, these games are fantastic. These games are fantastic. I love FIFA 13. It was my favorite game of like all the FIFAs going. FIFA 15, I thought it was a really good game. Like when I go back and think about it, I'm like, oh, that was a good game. Playing it now, I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is actually really difficult to play. Um, FIFA 13 was I was so good at that game. I was playing Ultimate Team. I was in like Division One, winning Division One every week. Just I'd like Neymar. I'd Fred. If anyone remembers Fred, like the I want to say man and match or like it was an orange card. I can't remember what that was, but man, I want to say man and match. Man and match Fred up front was a joke. No one used him. I think I was the only one that really I saw use him. He didn't have a lot of pace. weren't really strong. The guy would just score goals for me. So I'd Fred, striker, right forward, I'd Hulk, left forward, I'd Neymar, I'd like I think Paulinho Ramirez as a centre mids, just let him do all the grunt work, and then I had a five back. I know, disgusting five back, and it was a Brazilian team plus Adler because at the time Brazil had no fucking good goalkeepers. Like since Dida, they've struggled, and now they've got two of the best goalkeepers in the world. Let's see here. We're going to get through Ruud van Nistelrooy. Not Ruud van Nistelrooy. Wrong Dutchman. Robin van Persie with the strike. It just goes wide. Them kits. Nice simple kit. Not my favourite of Manchester United, but it's a decent kit. It's a decent kit. Fucking is that Fabianski? Jesus Christ. It's just all the nostalgia. We're gonna get another attack going. Michael Carrick plays it through. Di Maria can't win it. Dave Blind to Luke Shaw. Played more minutes on this channel than he has actually in real life. And he puts it wide. Sorry, a little dig there at Lukey Shaw. But yeah, it's just going back playing these games. It's a fun nostalgia. I ain't gonna lie, I'll definitely if people are interested and if I get good viewership on this video, I'll definitely consider like making episode 2, episode 3, maybe doing a season's worth of this, maybe more. Who knows? Depends again on the feedback on it. It's not a very great half. That's just what I mean. The gameplay it's quite rough. It's quite rough. I'm not gonna lie. It's hard times out here. 0-0 at half time. The Man United supporters at the Stretford End going absolutely ballistic, saying how boring this fucking football is. Little they know in 10 years' time they're gonna get bored to death. Yeah, just not a great half there. I really hate the collar. I think that's what puts me off that kit. Not a fan of the collar. I think I've got kit from that season, but I think it was the away one. I can't remember now. No, actually, I don't have any from this season. No, yeah, I didn't really like any of them. I think it's the Chevrolet kit, like the sponsor. I think this season, I think they didn't make it for the kit because I think the following season they make the Chevrolet like when we had a white kit. I think the Chevrolet was just black, like outlined with white in the middle. Whereas this season, I think it was just a Chevrolet just logo on everything, and it's just ugly and it's just got in the way of everything. Didn't fit the kit at all. As we get in here, first half or second half, first like 10 minutes of this game. See what I mean? It's just how's that throwing for them? Anyway, the gameplay's just rough. As Rooney gets the ball here, he's got some space. He puts it in the back of the net. Left the goalkeeper, no chance. I just absolutely battered that ball into the back of the net. No chance for the goalkeeper. I just needed a goal. I don't know. Is that my first shot on target this game? Yeah, just smashed it past him. No, no effort. Just press the B button and hope. No pressure on him. Yeah, the defending this game is that it's very defensive minded, and it's just hard to attack. The runs are awful. I don't know if it's because I've got slow strikers, but it's against Swansea City. I'd like to hope Van Persie can just do whatever he wants, or you know he looks like he can get a goal. But at the moment, it's just difficult. I'm just passing it around. I know I'm changing the tactics a lot mid game. There's a lot of this, like they come really close to me, and I've got to do a little move and then pass the ball off. Because the passing in this game's not very. It's not as clean as the new games. Again, nostalgia wise, you go, oh, this game's really good. This game's really good. The gameplay now, people probably won't like this. The gameplay now is superior than what it is back here. Like you might go back and have a lot of fun. All to you. I'm having fun. Even though the gameplay is not that great. I'm having fun. I think if I lower the difficulty, I'd have a lot of fun in this game. So I might turn it down like just one level and see if I can just have the most amount of fun playing this game. But it's a nostalgia trip playing this, and obviously I've seen a lot of there's been a lot of career modes in FC25. Get the ball here, and Van Persie slots it in, making it 2-0. Just slagged him off and he scores. Um, a lot of people were making FC25 Man United career modes, and I wanted to do something like Man United related, but obviously I want to stand out. So I thought, you know what, let me just go through my library in my Xbox and just see what I've got. And I saw the FIFA 15. I was like, you know what, let me just make a video talking about current events. I think because I thought about it at the start when I made my first video, but then I decided to go Napoli because it was something different. And then obviously when Ten Hag got sacked, it's like this. What would entice people to watch? And I thought, why not just make a FIFA 15 United video, and then just talk about whatever. Well, that was a fantastic cross. How it gets to was it offside anyway? No, it wasn't. Oh, thank God. Gylfi Sigurdsson putting it wide. David Hare nowhere near it. He's not happy with himself. He can't believe it. But yeah, and I just had fun and just seeing some players like Oscar and I think Ganso should be in this game as well. If everyone remembers Ganso, I think Pato's not pass. I say pass is better. I think FIFA 13 or FIFA 14 he was like 85 rated. I think here he's like 82 or something like that if I remember correctly. I think Neymar's already moved to Barca because I think FIFA 13 was the last game he was at Santos. So a lot of nostalgia. John Joe Shelby there. Look, just put it wide. Probably should do better there. But I think David Howard always had it. Court can't believe it. He's like, what the fuck just happened there? Yeah, it's been fun. I can't lie. If anyone wants a second episode, definitely down for it. Absolutely. Maybe I'll do other ones. Maybe I can't remember when did Wenger retire. Maybe I could do a video of Arsenal the season after Wenger retired in whatever FIFA that falls down on. Just to have a look, have some fun making some videos. Obviously, the Napoli career mode is still going on. I just haven't had a lot of time recently to make any more videos. But I really, really, really wanted to make this before Amarin became permanent manager. I wanted to talk to you guys and talk to the internet and talk to whoever watched this video and just have a good time, just chill out, talk some shit, play some FIFA, have some fun, get my thoughts out there, maybe get some feedback back. I probably won't get. Obviously, I've got what 5 subscribers, I think. Like, I don't know who will actually watch this video. If you do, please give it a like, and maybe subscribe as well. Help me out. 8 rating for Wayne Rooney, man of the match there. Not much else going on. Mata, Carrick getting above 7s. No one particularly playing amazingly. Like I said before, the gameplay is really difficult. Got past a lot of dribbles. Wayne Rooney definitely the standout out of everyone. Thiago Silva had played great games. Well, Chris Smalling actually played well in that game as well. Not a lot of shots in that game. You can see all the other results down there. Van Sant, see Di Maria's first game. He was so good them first 5, 6, 7 games, I think. And then after, I think his house got burgled, and that was it. He was shy afterwards. Fucking hell. Nicholas Saul. Leon Goretzka. Oh my god. Look at all these youngs. Look at Antonio Rudiger. Look how young he looks. Jesus Christ. Oh, take me back. Take me back when, you know, I was naive and thought United could win the league this season. Yeah, it's been a great time playing this game. Again, everyone wants to watch any more of these as we get a transfer offer. Tom Thorpe, I don't remember you, mate. Then just let me know. I'll probably make it regardless. I think because I'm actually having a whale of a time. Second, Cavani, that'd be a good sign. Johnny Evans there. We're not taking. He's gonna stay here until 2025. I did also take a look back at some of the saves I had in this game, and one was in 2024, 2025. I had like Marco Royce, Harry Kane. Just had a ridiculous team. I had a real player. I can't remember his name. I think it's St. Hall. I can't remember. He's a centre back. Absolutely ridiculous player in the game. I had like one youngster in the team. I think everyone was aging. I was like, oh, looking back at it, everyone got 30, 31, 32, maybe even older. But yeah, it's been a good time. I might start downloading a few more FIFAs and just having a little look back on what I did. I think that's what I find quite interesting when I loaded it up. John Stones there, Jesus Christ, Jack Butland. Just a lot of nostalgia and just having fun with it. Just talk about United and really that first game I'm gonna be so hyped up for it, and we're probably gonna lose or something as well. I know it. I think the pessimist in me feels it. The realist in me feels it. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Look at that. Look at all the saves down there. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be done. I'm gonna save here and end the video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a fantastic day. Like and subscribe and leave a comment. Have a good one. Love you all. Peace.